It's an okay day. No, it's raining. So, good morning. If you see me walking kind of with a limp, that is because of my foot. I have, for some odd reason, the pain is back in my foot. Uh, I've last year or 2021 was when it was really bad where I would have bad pains in my foot. This time, this is the back of my foot, and now it's only really when I stand. When I'm sitting, it's fine. Um, but yeah, today's video, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, regardless of my foot pain, I am going to vlog me going to the cinema to see the new Ant-Man and the Wasp film because that's out today, as of recording this. So, yeah, regardless of my foot, I'm gonna still go see it. It'll take me a while because I'm limping and that, and I haven't really had a proper, test drive for walking. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was going to be going with a friend, but unfortunately he's had to cancel. But that's fine. I don't mind going by myself. Okay, so it's 11 a.m. at this point. I decided to head in a bit early to, get something to eat, something quick to eat before I actually go into the cinema. And yeah, with the whole new roadworks that are going on near the hospital, which is pretty close to where I actually live, the bus stops are changed a bit, so I was very confused. But luckily, I managed to actually still get the bus that I was getting, and I actually didn't have to wait. Walking is still a bit limpy at this point, um, but yeah. So quick bus ride into town, and I get off in just a little bit, and I go into a shop to get a drink because I technically haven't really had anything to eat or drink yet, and the lunch is technically my breakfast. But after I go to the shops, I do stop into one place that I didn't get a chance to stop in for the live DVD and Blu-ray hunting video, which will be going live on Wednesday. Mainly because it just wasn't open. And I honestly did not miss much. So here it is. This is the St. Vincent de Paul shop. They have overpriced video games and decently priced Blu-rays, but the Casino Royale one I already have. I don't really care for the Earth Blu-ray, but yeah, I just have a quick look and then I go to grab some food. Alright, I have made it to the cinema. Okay, I am literally just in the door back from seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So, this is a spoiler-free review. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. If you follow me over on my Instagram, which is a shameless plug to go follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, as well as my Letterboxd account. And whilst you're down there, why not click the subscribe button? Because if you really enjoy this video, this style of video, where I vlog myself going to the cinema and do like a spoiler-free review afterwards, I will definitely be doing more in the future, depending on how well this does. Anyway, back to Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So, the first movie to kick off Phase 5, I really enjoyed it. Now, I've seen like a few people have not so much negative reviews for it, negative feedback for this film, but I still didn't let it deter me because I loved the first two Ant-Man film, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and so I wanted to go in with a fresh perspective. I managed to avoid any leaks that happened, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was actually a decent theater experience, except for, little kids leaving and coming back. That's the only little gripe that I have, but that's what I get for going for the very first showing. I'm sure if I went for the evening showing, I wouldn't have that issue. Now, the story is basically, Scott trying to make up for lost time with Cassie, and he's not really doing anything. He wrote his book, he done an audible for that book, and it turns out Cassie got arrested again, her second time getting arrested, and it was both Hope and Scott that picked her up, and then of course they're all having dinner, and the conversation of the quantum realm and what happened with Hope's mother uh, in her 30-year stint in the quantum realm, and because she hasn't said anything, it's been 3 years since. Well, it's been 3 years since Endgame, but it's been several years since she got rescued in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and she hasn't really said anything, and there's a reason for that, which gets revealed later on in the film, which I'm pretty sure we all knew about, that she would have had some dealings in the quantum realm with all of her time there. And when they actually go into the quantum realm, it does look visually stunning. Um, and like I had no real issue with it whatsoever. Um, there were times where I could kind of tell that it's just them in front of a green screen, or one of those new kind of green screen visual things that The Mandalorian done and Star Trek Discovery season 4 and 5 have used. That big wall thing that actually shows what it is when filming. Anyway, so the gang gets split. It's Scott and Cassie, and then Hope and her parents. And one of the things that I kept seeing come up with people talking about the movie before it actually came out, those that actually went to see it early, they said that they wish they had more. Hope had more to do. And as I was watching that was, in my head. I'm like, I don't get what people are saying. Like, she's in the movie. She's in actually more than what I was led to believe. I thought that I wouldn't be focusing on her as much, but she's practically in a lot of scenes. And yeah, she might not actually speak in them, but there's still a lot of her in there for me to enjoy her character in this movie. Um, and so, eventually they get captured by Kang and MODOK, and shenanigans happen, and that's as far as I'm really going to talk about the movie, because then I'll get into, spoilers and all that. But I genuinely enjoyed it. It was a good enough ending, for me to thoroughly enjoy. And I hope that there is an Ant-Man 4 in the future, and I do hope that they bring back, Scott and Hope for the Avengers films in the end of this phase and beginning of the next phase. And yeah, but one of the things that I kept thinking about with MODOK is um, he kind of looked like the main villain in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, with the big head in the yolk. Uh, that's what I kept thinking of every time, we see MODOK's face. I'm not going to say who MODOK is, because I don't know if it's been confirmed yet. So you'll have to go and see that, who MODOK is yourself, because I don't think they follow the actual comics for who that is. Someone who has seen it, correct me in the comments section below, as spoiler free as you can make it. But yeah, I enjoyed it, especially the mid and post credit scene, because there are two, and they're definitely going to play like a pit. You have to watch them, because they do play a pivotal role moving forward with both phases 5 and 6. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes with phase 5. I don't know if I'll be seeing every new project in the cinema, like I have with this one. I know I will for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'll definitely be doing a video on that one. But, I know I don't really like review all the Marvel movies and stuff, but I just thought, these are like I am going to see them in cinema. Obviously, I've seen this one. I'm going to see Guardians 3, and so why not make a vlog out of it and do it kind of like a spoiler-free review. So yeah, that's that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all on Wednesday for another brand new live DVD and Blu-ray hunting. I'll see you all on Wednesday.